What's up, y'all? This is your boy Eddie Jackson. Welcome back to the Drop That Podcast. Let's give a shout out because this episode is brought to you by Laidback TV, okay? Over 10,000 channels, movies on demand, every sports channel, okay? Every pay-per-view, multiple languages, compatible on your iPhones, Androids, and your Fire Sticks. You don't believe me? Check them out. LaidbackTV.com, okay? LAYBACK TV.com for you slow mo motherfuckers, okay? Check them out. Only $25 a month. Yo, it's gonna make you cancel all your subscriptions to all your streaming services and your goddamn TV networks, okay? Because it's actually the best of both worlds. If you don't believe me, tell them your boy Eddie Jack sent you, and I dare you to come prove me wrong, okay? Now let's get into some wrestling talk. Oh, shit. Are we focused? Yes, we are focused. All right, let's get into some wrestling talk because you know what's going down tonight. Vancouver, British Columbia, Survivor Series, War Games. War Games, motherfucker. Yo, it's going down tonight, okay? In Canada. Y'all better get ready to hear that more. In Canada, okay? Because the Elimination Chamber is going to be in Toronto, so y'all better be ready for that one. But this is our segment for Who You Got? Okay? This is a 5-match premium live event, okay? I was about to say pay-per-view, but I forgot we were out of that era. But it's a PLE, 5 matches. Probably would have been 6 or 7 due to the fact we have 2 War Game matches, okay? For the men's and the women, okay? So, show some goddamn respect for these 5 matches. They're going to put a show for your ass, okay? Because other than the War Games matches, we got 3 title matches, okay? So let's get into the first one. We got a triple threat match, and it's for the Intercontinental Championship, okay? We got Bron Breakker defending against not only Sheamus, but Ludwig Kaiser of Imperium, okay? I thought very, very hard on this one. I had Bron Breakker for a moment, and after seeing a segment between Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser, I got Ludwig Kaiser winning his first singles championship. I mean, Bron Breakker needs this win so he can run on his second reign ever after getting the title back from Jey Uso. Sheamus, out of all the titles he's won, the United States Championship, World Championship, WWE Championship, Tag Team Championship, he's never won. I'm sorry, King of the Ring and Royal Rumble winner. He's never won the Intercontinental Championship. It's the last thing on his fucking list that he has to accomplish in his historic career. But Ludwig Kaiser, I feel like there's a story coming on, and we'll get into that. So my pick for the Intercontinental Championship triple threat match is Ludwig Kaiser. Moving on, we got the United States Championship as LA Knight takes on the returning Shinsuke Nakamura. Okay? Shinsaka, motherfucker. Why would LA Knight win this match? Because after this, what do? I mean, he's, ever since winning the United States Championship in Cleveland, in SummerSlam, big Cleveland Brown Stadium against the former U.S. champion in Logan Paul, the Maverick. I mean, his title reign has been very interesting, and feuds have very, very well been interesting. He's been on a back and forth with, Carmelo Hayes and Andrade, which he ended that over there in Crown Jewel with a perfect finish. I just don't see why we should keep LA Knight as U.S. champion. I mean, maybe a little longer feud, but believably, I got Shinsuke Nakamura. It's a little too soon to see this interesting, and I'll say it again, interesting look of Shinsuke Nakamura. I mean, we did see something like this when he was going after Seth Rollins in that World Championship feud and Cody Rhodes, but he found a way to make it even darker, and this is actually darker, I mean, they had no reason to make this match, let alone make it for the United States Championship. But, fuck you, they did. I got Shinsuke Nakamura winning this one. Now, it's a question mark whether he's winning by DQ, countout, or pinfall, and becoming the new U.S. champion. But I don't see LA Knight for any reason winning this match. There's nothing to win. But we could see a lot longer of a feud with Shinsuke Nakamura winning this one. So who knows? I got Nakamura on that one. Now, this is an interesting pivot. You know, after speaking about my pick, Ludwig Kaiser, for the Intercontinental Championship, brings me right to Damian Priest versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship, which I got El Campeón and new World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest. I think this is a very, very perfect Damian Priest than we had when he was World Champion with the Judgment Day. I mean, I'm glad he got his moment, his WrestleMania moment. He fought very hard for that. You know what I'm saying? After having a year of being pinned by Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes and, you know, losing and winning and losing and winning the Undisputed Tag Team titles, winning Money in the Bank. Yeah, I mean, it was an interesting year. Not to mention fucking Backlash, where in Puerto Rico, where he lost to Bad Bunny. You know, he deserved it. He deserved that win. He deserved that moment, beating Drew McIntyre and cashing in for his World Championship reign. But now we got a big baby face in this character that Damian Priest is bringing, and I think it's fucking perfect. There's no reason to kill it. I mean, you can let this last maybe towards Royal Rumble or an Elimination Chamber, but I think Damian Priest, it benefits from him. And this is another reason why I say it benefits from with Damian Priest winning the World Heavyweight Championship, because if you got Ludwig Kaiser winning the Intercontinental Championship and Gunther losing the World Heavyweight Championship, this will fuck up Gunther so bad that he just saw his protege win the title that he made historic with his championship reign as Intercontinental Champion. He gets his moment at the Survivor Series while I lose my moment to Damian Priest after I just beat him at SummerSlam. I got Damian Priest winning the World Heavyweight title. Plain and simple. Okay? Moving on. The Women's War Games. Okay? We got Rhea Bloody Ripley, one half of the tag team champions Bianca Belair, Bayley, Naomi, and the number one contender for the Women's World Championship, Io Sky, taking on the Queen of the Ring and WWE Women's Champion, Nia Jax, the Women's World Champion, and just now crown jewel champion, Liv Morgan, Raquel Pennington, Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. I thought very hard on this. We obviously see Rhea's team is the superior. They're basically the fucking Avengers, even with or without Jade Cargill. I thought with Jade Cargill it would be interesting, but with Bayley, she's a lot more experienced, multi-time world champion, this year's Royal Rumble winner, as well as former WWE Women's Champion. Lost it back at SummerSlam to Nia Jax. I think is interesting. After that SmackDown promo with all the women, it was interesting points. It was very, very interesting points. Bayley has turned her back on Bianca. Can't trust her. Her feud with Io Sky. And now they're teaming together after being Damage Control is interesting. Naomi seems a little bit distracted. Not only because of Jade Cargill, but the fact that I don't know. There's something about the aura or the vibe that Naomi's giving, as well as Bianca. I mean, they're pointing direction at Bayley being, all of a sudden, Jay gets injured, but you're in the match now. Interesting. Plus she has history of fucking people over, so why not do it this time? I think in this 10 women War Games match, the person who did it is either in the ring in this match or they're not there. I see this going one or two ways, right? Regardless of what, my pick, believe it or not, is Nia Jax, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. That's my pick for the Women's War Games match, which is very, how could I go against Rhea Bloody Ripley? Why could I go against Mommy? You know what I mean? She looking fucking phenomenal with that face mask. But I feel like there's way too many frictions in her team that they're not focusing. Bianca wants revenge on whoever attacked Jade. Bayley wants to get her hands on Nia Jax, because she took her title. Io wants to get her hands on Liv because she's the number one contender. Naomi wants revenge for Jade. Rhea wants Liv Morgan and Raquel Pennington. You know what I mean? It's just all over the fucking place. These are not frictions that Nia Jax's team is actually going through. You know what I'm saying? Nia Jax and Liv Morgan just fought for the Crown Jewel Championship over there in Saudi Arabia. What that mean? Now they're teaming at Survivor Series. What that says about that? You know what I mean? It's Nia and her sidekick Tiffany Stratton and Liv Morgan and her sidekick Raquel Rodriguez. They figured out a way to coexist even though they were going at each other. Don't get me started on Candice LeRae. She fine. She got her moment. She's just sliding through this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, I got Nia, Liv, Raquel, Tiffany, and Candice winning this match. But I think whoever attacked Jade is going to expose himself on this match. Or Jade, just think about this. Jade possibly faked it so she can get a moment. That we might basically be forfeiting the tag titles. Maybe. But I think we're going to see Jade Cargill. I think a storm is coming. And it's going to be a shocker. So, that's my pick. Now, the main event. No, obviously, no question. We got the OG Bloodline. OTC Roman Reigns. Yeet Man. Jey Uso. Jimmy Uso. Sami Uso, known as Sami Zayn. And the best in the world, CM Punk, who just got added. Taking on the new Bloodline, or Bloodline 2.0, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tamatanga Tangaloa, and Bronson Reed. Now, I'm going so many different ways on this match. Let's just get it out the way. My pick is Roman, Jay, Jimmy, Punk, and Sammy. But there's a lot of things. We just had this little table talk, one-on-one, with Roman and Punk, with the guidance of the wise man Paul Heyman. Why did we have this? Why? Because these two don't trust each other. They're their own man. But what's interesting about this is that CM Punk revealed that he did this for Paul, but Paul is going to owe him a favor. And when Roman asked what this favor was, Paul said, let's get through this match and then we'll talk. I'm curious what this is going to be. I got my idea. I got my opinion on what it could be. But let's just call it a spade of spades. I do believe we're going to see Seth Rollins interfere in this match. Or cost him the match. Or show up probably at the end. Who he's going to go after, obviously, is Bronson Reed. But I think he's going to accidentally hit Punk. Punk might accidentally hit Roman. We got some friction. I do think Roman's team wins, but I mean, let's not forget, Solo's team just got the win with Jacob beating Jey Uso to get the advantage in the match. So this is going to be interesting. But I think we're going to see Seth somewhere in this match. And I believe there's a possibility that what Paul is going to owe him, something revolving a title match. I mean, let's call it what it is. I mean, Punk a while back, before he was attacked again by Drew McIntyre, we did see CM Punk challenge Gunther for a world championship. He might be on the verge of doing this. I mean, the Royal Rumble is around the corner, about 2 months away, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what the the favor is. But I can't wait for this. It's going down tonight. Okay, y'all check it out on Peacock TV. Okay? Or Layback TV. You guys take your pick. Alright? This is Survivor Series War Games, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Okay? I already got my picks in this for the segment of who you got. I got the OG Bloodline winning against Bloodline 2.0. I got Damian Priest winning the World Championship against Gunther. I got Shinsuke Nakamura defeating LA Knight for U.S. Championship or not. Could be DQ. And I got Ludwig Kaiser defeating Sheamus and Braun Breaker to be the new Intercontinental Champion. Okay, it's all going down tonight. Y'all check it out, Survivor Series War Games. I'm your boy Eddie Jackson. This is the Drop That Podcast. Subscribe to the page. Like it. Y'all already know what it is. This is the Drop That Podcast. Fucking remember it, okay? And enjoy yourself. And I will see you right after Survivor Series War Games. Peace!